dug and we sifted, and the first thing that we found was the tooth of a tyrannosaur buried in the ground. A big sharp tooth.
How big a tooth?
A 6-inch tooth now.
Some said it was a tooth, some said nay. Some said it was a dagger that he used to kill his prey.
But what a tooth!
How big a tooth?
A 6-inch tooth now.
We dug and we sifted, and the next thing that we found was the horn of a triceratops buried in the ground. A long sharp horn. How big a horn? A 4-foot horn now.
Some said it was a horn, some said nay. Some said it was a trumpet that scared carnivores away.
But what a horn! How big a horn? A 4-foot horn now.
We dug and we sifted, and the next thing that we found was the wing of a pteranodon buried in the ground. A big long wing.
How big a wing?
A 12-foot wing now.
Some said it was a wing, some said nay. Some said it was a glider that he used to float away.
But what a wing!
How big a wing?
A 12-foot wing now.
We dug and we sifted, and the next thing that we found was the plate of a stegosaur buried in the ground. A bony plate. How big a plate? A 2-foot plate now.
Some said it was a plate, some said nay. Some said it was a panel used to catch the solar rays.
But what a plate! How big a plate? A 2-foot plate now.
We dug and we sifted, and the last thing that we found was the tail of an ankylosaur buried in the ground. A club-like tail.
How big a tail?
A 6-foot tail now.
Some said it was a tail, some said nay. Some said it was a weapon that protected him each day.
But what a tail!
How big a tail?
A 6-foot tail now. We dug and we sifted, and the fossils that we found were put in a museum, and as people gathered round, they were in awe
Of what they saw.
of the dinosaurs.